looking at everything, and we're like, man, what do you compare this to? We've been all over the United States and most of Canada, and we've been to 15 European countries, and nothing is like this. This whole island is very unique. Here's our first glimpse of the coast, and we should have some sea stacks right up here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look at that view. Good noon to you. I don't know what that is in Swedish. I think it's good morgen is a good morning, so I don't know what it is in Swedish yet. I haven't looked up what good afternoon is. Good afternoon or something. I don't know. I'll look that up later. I try to get a little bit of the language as I go, but we are here in Sweden, finally getting to do something actually Swedish. So we arrived here in Sweden this yesterday. We didn't really do anything because we were so tired, but woke up this morning and flew to Gotland. So we were here in Gotland, Sweden, which is a big island off the east coast of Sweden. Just a 45-minute plane ride from Stockholm, and we're here on the northernmost part of the island, and we're here to see basically like the number one thing I could find to do here on Gotland Island, which is to see the sea stacks. So it looks like there's a sign here about the sea stacks. Longhammer Nature Reserve. So we're at I think Longhammer Rauka or something like that is what it said on the map. The ground is barren stone, and it doesn't say anything about the sea stacks, just about the wildlife there. So we're here. It's July the 30th. It's a Wednesday, 2025. Weather is beautiful. It's about 72 degrees, a little bit overcasty, but some breaking through. Great weather. Just super comfortable. A little bit of breeze up here off the coast now, but we're here to see these sea stacks. So we saw them coming in. I want to kind of make it a surprise for you as we get over the edge here. Get to see these sea stacks. The countryside here is so unique. We've been driving around looking at everything, and we're like, man, what do you compare this to? We've been all over the United States and most of Canada, and we've been to 15 European countries, and nothing is like this. This whole island is very unique. Here's our first glimpse of the coast, and we should have some sea stacks right up here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look at that view. Wow. Cool. So I'm gonna head like maybe this way, and maybe I'll come down on the shore and then come back up. Wow. Very cool. It's so unique, that one especially. Look how narrow the base of it is. Wow. So we are here on the northernmost part of Gotland. I don't know if I told you guys that. Actually on an island called Faroe. I don't know how to pronounce it. Looks like in English, looks like Faroe or Faro. I don't know. Has some markings on it, so I don't know if they pronounce it a little different in Swedish. But right up here, and we had to take the ferry. There's a little bit of a ferry we had to take to get across, and it was actually a really good experience taking the ferry. They have 4 ferry boats running at all times, and it was the smoothest and quickest ferry experience I think I've ever had. We pulled up, seemed to be a very long line. I think Google Maps said it was at least a 3 to 5 kilometer long line that we were in, but it never seemed to stop moving, because they just keep, every time one boat leaves, another boat is ready to fill up and another one's coming in, and well-oiled machine. Wow. You can smell the sea in the air here. Very cool. And from up here on the island, I can see there's like a little peninsula here, and there's just a little bit more land this way, but we're about as far north on the island as you get. Very cool. Seeing it from up top here. I can hear somebody flying a drone. I'm gonna absolutely have to get my drone out here and get some cool shots of this. A very neat place. So, not a ton of plans here today. Still kind of adjusting to the time. I think I slept yesterday afternoon for 3 or 4 hours, from like 4 or 5 to like 9 o'clock or something, and then I was not able to sleep again until about 3 in the morning. So need to try to get adjusted here, so I'm gonna try to stay up the rest of the day here and not go to bed till at least like 7 or 8, so I can get adjusted and then start feeling a little bit better. Wow, looks like the sea stack stopped just about here. I'm gonna kind of off-road it down in here into the sea stacks, and it looks like on the beach here they've kind of got it flattened out where you can hike right on the coast here. I have to see if I can find a sign here that shows us like how these sea stacks are formed and how long they've been here and all that. Very cool. Look at that. Kind of walk amongst them in here. Somebody's got their little, it's like that Neo drone. It is quite loud actually. I was looking into that one. I think they are right. It's a little too loud. Wow. Very rocky. Gotta watch my feet here. For sure. Wow. Sweden so far. It was rough getting into Sweden, but since we've gotten here, it's been great. People have been nice. No problems with language like we always have experienced everywhere we go in touristy areas. We really don't see people who don't speak English, which is great for us. So I just gotta read up on a little bit of my Swedish here so I can learn my pleasantries a little bit better, because I think thanks is like tack or something like that. Tack market or something. So I gotta learn that. Wow, very cool. Look at this. I gotta get up to these ones here. I think like hello is just like hey in some of these languages. I've been looking up all the Scandinavian countries' languages, so I get them a little bit mixed up at this point. Got to kind of focus on one at a time. So I got to learn my pleasantries, got to learn my please, thank you, hello, stuff like that. Toilet, that's a big one. I'm not a drinker, otherwise I'd learn what beer is, but maybe I just learn what cinnamon roll is, because it seems like all the research I've been doing here in these Nordic countries, cinnamon rolls are quite popular. Wow. Ooh. Look at that. Those are pretty cool. I gotta imagine this must have all been underwater at some point, and for whatever reason these rocks got left here like that. Whether they're like some type of volcanic rock that come up through or what, I don't know. But this looks like it's just thousands and thousands of tiny rocks in here, all molded together like a cement. Okay. Wow. Super cool. Let's see this one. This one must be 30 feet tall. Look at that. These are the things that you should be like, man, I would never have thought to go here, or I'd never know about this thing if I wasn't watching this video on this channel. And this is why you would subscribe right now, right below here. Go ahead and hit the button. I guess it's right there. You can see these sea stacks, because it is not easy to get all the way out here on Gotland. It's a bit of an extra trek. You gotta really want to get out here if you want to see this. It looks like people are fishing for crabs or something under rocks, looking around. Rocky beaches, a lot of rocky beaches out here in Europe we've noticed too. We'll take any beach, but wow, look at that. Wow. Very cool. So, what a great spot to stop here, out here in the middle of Gotland. You get to see, you know, crazy awesome stuff like that. Wow. Okay, I think I'm gonna head up to the car. Micah is still sleeping, so we let him sleep a little bit longer. I'll let Rebecca come out here and look around a little bit, and I think I'll try to get the drone up and get some cool drone shots of this, show you it from out in the ocean's angle. And then I wanted to show you, when we came in, we saw some other cool stuff I want to show you too, add to this video. Just show you little bits and peaks of Gotland culture, just a flavor of what they got going on here, because it's different. It's different here. I haven't been on the mainland of Sweden yet, but it just seems quite a bit different than the mainland from what I've seen so far. Okay, back to the car. So when we came in, we saw some of these, I guess they're goats or sheep. They're black. This is Gotland, and there's a goat on the, or is that a sheep on the flag? I don't know, you tell me. So I saw them, and we thought, oh, it'd be cool. And then also, you know, you have this awesome windmill, and there's like a thatched building here. And we've been seeing these, mostly the thatched buildings, and a couple of these up north here. And I just wanted to get a little bit close and kind of show you, poke around at them real quick, show you a little bit of Gotland magic. Things, you know, as an American, we don't see. And it looks, to what most people, you know, looks really ordinary, is something special to us. Wow. Very cool. Oh, we gotta watch out. There's a ton of poop here. Oh yeah, there's a door of the building. You can see I've probably stepped on a ton of poop. Let me get away. Let's see, maybe this trail. No. Lots of poop. Let's see. See if I can get up to this building. I don't know if I'm on somebody's land or not. I don't wanna. Oh, there's so much poop here. Oh, everywhere I go. Poop, 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 poop. Except these rocks. So let me just go up here, check out this building real quick, and you can see there's more goats or sheep right there. Now you can see there used to be another building over here, and there's this one here. Really cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm trespassing a little bit, so the goats are sitting there, and so I'll leave them be. But here's a nice shot of these thatched roof buildings. They must be, you know, a couple hundred years old, some of them. Who knows? Everything to an American is really old. Anything over 100 years to me really is old. But those windmills look really cool. Awesome. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that a little bit because I didn't know what else to do with it, because I wanted you guys to see them. I thought they were really interesting. And anything that I find interesting, I like to share with you guys, at least from my perspective. And you can laugh at me and say, oh, that's stupid America. He's never seen this stuff before. But to me, it's pretty special. So I want to show you that. And I didn't know where else to work it in a video, so there I did, worked it in there. So we're gonna end the video here. If you like the video, hit the like button now. Comment, you have any comments, questions? You know, if those are sheep or goats, you tell me. Gotland, it's gotta be goats, right? Comment, like, comment, subscribe, all those things. And make sure you keep watching. We got plenty more coming from here in Sweden, and then we're gonna hit up all the Nordic countries for the next 3 weeks. Bye. So you want to subscribe and watch all those, and make sure you comment and like everything. That really helps us out. So we're gonna head back onto the South Island here. Gotta catch the ferry, and then we will see you in the next one.